darker than before. She had filled 4 more pages in her sketchbook overnight. She didn't remember drawing any of them. One showed the house from above, as if seen by something high in the sky. Another showed a spiral cut into the earth, with thin figures standing around it like stones. One sketch was just a cornfield, endless, but each row bent toward a center point just off the page. Rachel stared at them, unsure what frightened her more, the detail or the fact that Mara didn't seem curious about them at all. Later that afternoon, Aaron went out to check the fence again. The heat wrapped around him like wet cloth. He moved slow, boots kicking dry dust, eyes scanning for signs of breakage. He didn't find any tracks. But halfway through the north side, something caught his eye between the stalks. A symbol, cut crudely into the dirt, not drawn but pressed down, almost seared into the soil. A wide circle with jagged rays around it, like a sun with broken teeth. That night, Mara drew it perfectly from memory. She had never seen it. It was Mara who found the journal. She had wandered into the barn without saying anything. Rachel noticed her missing just before dusk and followed, barefoot across the yard, brushing through the dry weeds that had grown wild near the fence line. The barn was still. Dust hung in the shafts of evening light. Mara sat cross-legged near the back wall, holding something half-buried beneath an old pile of fencing wire and rusted nails. A leather-bound notebook, curled at the edges, the cover blackened as if it had been through a fire. Rachel crouched beside her. "Where did you find that?" Mara didn't answer. She just handed it over. Most of the pages were too charred to read. The corners crumbled when Rachel touched them, but a few toward the center had survived. The handwriting was jagged, hurried, a farmer's hand. Tall one came again last night. Still afraid. It watches the field like it's not allowed to look away. There's 2 of them. The tall one's not the worst. We stayed quiet and it passed. You must stay quiet. You mustn't look. Rachel closed the book with a shiver. That night, Mara didn't draw. She sat by the window instead, watching the field with her knees tucked to her chest, her face unreadable in the dim light. Aaron passed by once and paused. "You okay, kiddo?" Mara didn't look at him. "He's not bad," she said softly. "He's hiding like me." The calf was missing by morning. Aaron followed its trail through the pasture, but it ended near the edge of corn, the ground dry and undisturbed. No blood, no struggle, just hoof prints that stopped mid-stride. Rachel insisted